Okay, we're back. So I switched servers for my stream, and it seems to just fix the problem. So we'll get back into it. I just want to go through my list real quick to make sure that everything is detaching and going off at the right time. We've got our goof and research finished from our launch pad. So we can start going now. We're gonna go up, and we probably won't get into orbit because this thing is not gonna be nearly strong enough. But it's fine. Once we get to our next set of science, we'll be able to get some new parts to put on our ship. So we'll ignite our engines and launch. Out to the water. So we'll start twisting down. I think normally you want to get to about 8,000 meters before you start to tilt over, but I don't have any solid boosters, and I'm not trying to get into orbit. So I think it's probably fine for me to just launch off as far as I can into the water. We'll see if we can take a crew report. We get 3.5 science. We'll just transmit that. It'll use some of our electric charge, but because our engines are running, it'll recharge. So that's good to do while you're flying. My apoapsis is only 7,000. We need that to be at 70,000 before I can achieve orbit. But that's fine. We're not trying to get orbit. We're trying to go for the mun. We're gonna get there, guys. We're gonna do it. It's not gonna happen. We're making a good launch though. This is pretty good. Once we get to, looks like about 13,000, we'll let go. We're starting to tilt down. We're heavy as a motherfucker. So we'll cut engines. We will let that one go. We'll start our next engines, and there it goes. The Turtoid Mark I debris. We gotta lift this bitch up. Our apoapsis is still only at 20,000, so we're only gonna go up for another 5. Oh, and our engines are cut. So we can actually, let's tilt this that way and let it go. And then we'll do some crew reporting. We'll get another 4.5 science. We'll use the electric charge, even though we won't get it back because we don't have any engines. But yep, cool. It's looking good. Thanks, 23 yellow. Appreciate it. We'll look at some science. Ooh, we'll get 9 science if we keep the data, and only 2.5 if we transmit it. Some things it's much better to bring back. So we'll do that now that we're up here in what was it? Oh, I can't look at the review data. From Kerbin's upper atmosphere. We'll launch our parachute so that we'll turn those off, so that we can. Yeah, no, we want to keep that. Let's stop wobbling. There we go. Launch a parachute. We'll speed it up just a hair. And in a second, once we land down in the water, I'll do an EVA report. I'll jump out of the ship. We'll get some more science. We'll collect some water samples. Yeah. It's gonna be good. So our SAS is using electricity. It's okay though. If it goes out, it just wobbles a bit. All right. Speed it up a little bit. We'll turn that down a bit. Cool. I think it deploys at 500 meters. Let's uncheck that. Biome water. Yeah, this is another thing with the engineer, is it tells you which biome you're in. That's super helpful. We'll speed this up, get this landed in the water. Oh yeah. There's my shadow. Splash down. Cool. Okay, so now that we're in the water, we'll observe our mystery goo. I think we'll get some. 4 more science. It escapes into the water. We will, let's do another crew report. We'll get 2 science from the water. Keep that data, because I don't think we can transmit it. We'll do an EVA. We'll jump out and take a surface sample. We'll get 12 science for that one. Kerbin's water. Sweet. We'll do another EVA report. 3.2 science. Oh, this is going to be a successful trip. I can't get back into my ship when it's in the water, because the hatch is underneath. But that's okay. We'll just recover him as a vessel, and then we'll recover our rocket, which I think was a successful launch. It was a successful rocket. Look at that. We're up to 34 science. We got 15 on that. Cool. And that's just, we haven't even recovered the ship yet. We can't see it from here, so we'll have to go to our satellite. We'll take a look at our Turtoil Mark 1. We'll zoom in on it. Alright. Ooh. What? Is it sinking? I can't move my camera. I think it's sinking. We'll just recover it before it goes too far. How much did we get for that? We got 15 for the last one. We'll get... Show me. Tell me. Oh, it looks like about 20. 20 science. Yeah. 54 now. Cool, we can afford some stuff. So let's go in here. I know that I want this. Well, let's see. I need those radial decouplers right here. That's 18 science, 15. So we'll use about 32, 33. So we're up to 21. So I could still get general rocketry and get a nice big solid booster. But eventually I want to get this so that I can get batteries. Then I can send a bunch of data as I'm traveling around, because I'll have that extra battery power. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. We can do the Stay Putnik, get a probe launched. We don't have to use any Kerbins, although why not, right? But we'll just get general rocketry. We'll just go right down the line. We'll get a better engine, a solid fuel booster, and the Seprotron, which I don't actually use ever, but if we need to, we can. Cool. Awesome. 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 Alright, so we'll go back into design mode. We'll load our Turtoil Mark 1. Zoom in a little bit here, and we'll start taking a look at some of these things that we need to take a look at. First thing first, let's take this and dump that engine, put a small one on it. We don't need such a heavy engine. I mean, it's more than twice as much. It's almost 3 times as heavy, that engine. But we're up in space, you know, we don't need super heavy engine. Likewise, we don't need a ton of fuel. We could put a bigger fuel thing, but that's just more weight. So we'll wait on that one. Wait. We'll bring this up a little higher. Let's take a look at our fuel engines. We still only have that. I'm going to take and dump that. So we'll do our second to last stage will be just a two canister thing, 2 fuel tanks. Put another decoupler. This time we're going to put 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll get our nice new engine slapped on there. Awesome. We need our radial decouplers. I want symmetry times 2. And I want to stick this right about there. Go to my engines, get a solid fuel booster, and we'll snap it on like that. Is that on there right? No, it's not, is it? It's a little bit wonky. Try that again. There we go, that's better. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Do I have any aerodynamics? Yeah, I do. So we'll go bloop. Alright, we'll call it Mark II. Save that. Let's see, is there anything else I can put on this? Parachutes, landing gears. No. We've got a mystery glue container. No structure. Nope. No new pods. Okay, so we're Mark II. We're ready to launch. Let's do it. Let's see if we can get this guy into orbit. We should be able to, and then we can kind of decide where we want to drop our landing pod and get some extra science. Oh, that felt good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what I didn't do is I didn't look at my staging. I want to have that first. So boosters, engine, detach, detach, engine, detach, engine, detach, parachute. Cool, this should get us into orbit, I think. So let's turn all of our stuff on. Let's move that over here. I need to go into map mode. I want to open this up. Let's get to a better angle. Cool. Alright. Whoops. Let's get out of that. So, yeah, the Tutorial Mark II launch in 3, 2, 1, launch. Ooh, they added some nice new flare effects. I like that. I'm gonna twist and try to tilt my ship down to the 90-degree angle. It's not gonna happen though. Oh man. Oh man. This is a tough one. She's a heavy bitch. Alright. Oh boy. Oh, see, I want to go here, but it looks like I'm going to be going there. So maybe we can just turn over and go north. Oh, I didn't launch my second thing? That's why. Damn it. We'll just get rid of those then. Fuck those things. I thought I launched my liquid fuel. That's what happens when you don't set up your stages right. Alright, that's okay though. We're just doing this for science. Maybe we can land on the northern thing. Can we do a crew report worth anything? No. How about mystery glue? 7 science. Yeah, we'll keep that. We'll keep that science. Alright. I need to keep it at about that angle until this apoapsis gets to about 75,000. That's a good height. Cool, we're looking good. About halfway done with our fuel. Take a sip of water. Alright, while that's doing, I'm going to run the stream test. See how things look. I think we're doing good though. Right. So we're still only at 23. Man, I wish I would have boosted. See, we're fighting all this atmosphere. We would have gotten through that atmosphere higher faster if I had done my boosters and my liquid fuel, and I wouldn't be sitting in like half-ass stages trying to get high. I'm so high. Yeah, see, this is pitiful. This is just ridiculous. I'm trying to get up here. I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, my engines are done. Cut that. Let's see if we can just kind of see how high we can get. Let's go straight up. Still at 77. We don't have enough horizontal momentum to really achieve a decent orbit though. Oh, I'm way past 100. Jesus. That's okay. We'll just add a maneuver. Let's see if we can get to the North Pole. 44-second burn. So we'll start it at 20 seconds. 2. We'll adjust our position here. I like that they added that blue arrow. That's really handy. Okay. And at 20 seconds, we'll boost forward for 44 seconds and hopefully land on the northern edge. Let's see what kind of mystery goo. 10 science from space near Kerbal. Wow. I think actually what I'll do is I'll just, because I'm going to be up here again soon, I'm just going to let that sit, and then I'll collect data once I land on the North Pole. But I think I can probably do a crew report. Turn my heater off because my god, my ass is on fire. We've still got a minute and a half, so we'll just transmit this and then we'll get that electric charge back. We can be really fancy and do an EVA report. Oh yeah. 8 science. Keep it. Oh, we gotta turn our boosters on. Nope, I wanna go down. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Da 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 da. Bup, 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 bup. Come on, get up there. There we go. Whew. Whew. Made me pucker up for a second. 57 seconds. We're still doing good. Awesome. Okay, let's take a look at our path. Yep, we'll go to the North Pole. Nice. Okay. Whoops. We can probably turn that off. Our apoapsis is a bit too high. That's okay. 10 seconds until we start our burn. We'll speed it up just a hair. And then we'll go. Now we should see our green line start to increase. We've got, we're starting to run out of fuel. Let's see how far we can get to that point with just the remaining fuel that we have in this tank. We'll get most of the way there, and then we'll be even lighter. We should be easily able to get to the next stage. So we'll just cut that quick and ignite. Wow, that thing went flying. It still wants us to burn for another 12 seconds or so. I think we'll be fine. We got plenty of fuel. We're getting close. We're getting close. I think I actually want to turn up a little bit. There we go. So that's where we'll land, right almost smack in the middle of the North Pole. Cool. Let's get rid of that there. And we want to do retrograde to slow ourselves down. Eventually, we got so much fuel left. Yeah, this was supposed to take us way. Is this still space? Yeah, space over Kerbal. We'll get there later, so we'll just reset that. What about a crew report? Oh, I can only do one, can't I? Oh, cool, that's fine. Alright, we'll speed things up. See how far we can get. Okay, space things up a little bit. Yeah, okay, it's fine. A little bit more. That's as fast as we can go. Moving at almost 2,500 meters per second. We'll slow that down once we get up over landfall here. Slow down. Are we burning up yet? I don't think you can burn up, but I'm not sure. So let's do retrograde burn. We'll start slowing ourselves down. Oh, why? Why would it click off like that? There we go. Element 2, upper atmosphere, we've already done that one. We're at the ice caps biome. That's pretty nice. Still trying to slow our fucking ass down. Let's cut engines. We're at 500 meters per second. Sweet. That's still gonna count towards ice caps. So let's actually ditch that. Just let it crash. We'll deploy our parachute. I'll turn that off and that off. Cool. Alright. What? Flying over the ice caps. I wonder if that's different than landing on the ice caps. It's only 3.5 science, so we'll just... Oops. We'll just wait. Actually, we could probably... I'm gonna get 8 science for transmitting that, so let's do that. Let's transmit that. Oh, I only got 6 of it because I didn't have enough energy. That sucks. I'm gonna hold off on that because 3.5 just does not seem. I feel like I'm gonna get more when I land. All right, there is my shadow. No, it's debris. It hasn't even hit yet. Land, explode. Ooh, cool. We're right behind it. Parachute deployed. Awesome. We're in a vast wasteland. It's our first landing, guys. Our first landing. Oh, that stuff is so destroyed. I don't even have enough energy to put my antenna back down. Funny. We're not going too fast. We should have a fairly soft landing. Nice. Oh, beautiful. With the mun off in the distance. So we'll do a crew report from here on the Kerbal ice caps is half as much. Great. Awesome. We'll do an EVA. We'll jump off. Alright. Here we are. Jebediah. We'll plant our flag. Dun 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 dun. Do ice caps. Here there be sickles. Cool. Alright, we'll do EVA report. 2.4 science. Oof. Surface sample 9 science. That's better. Waddle on over here. Get on here. We'll observe our goo. 3 science. Just not a whole lot. Very, very basic science. Sweet. I think that's everything that we can do. We'll cover that vessel. Boom. Boom. So I think we got about like 15 science that runs. That wasn't very good. But if we can get enough to... We also didn't get into orbit, which is a bummer. Oh, we got 30 science. What am I talking about? And Bill Kerbal is back. He's back. So we just don't quite have enough to purchase anything. I can't get any science things. I want to get this science station junior thing really quick so that I can go into orbit and use it and then get a ton of science. Get a nice influx of science there. So what we'll do is we'll go back into our Mark II and we will modify this because those should be going at the same time. And I think that will get us into orbit. So we'll save that. We'll launch. We'll get into orbit. We'll do some science in orbit. It'll be great. It'll be great. We'll have a great time. The analyzer looks good. We're pretty good except our audio. I hope the audio isn't bad. You guys have to let me know. Okay, we're pretty much ready for launch. Turn on our gadgets and gizmos. Adjust our plane. Do that. Come out of there. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Already we're starting to tilt. Do better though, it's easier to manage this. We'll twist a little bit so that our nose is the weight of our science goo containers is at the bottom. That way it'll naturally want to, oops, I'm going the wrong way. It'll naturally want to tilt as we approach 10,000, I think, is when you want to start going down. Yeah, we can probably start to tilt and let go of the. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. So we have to abort this mission. Let's revert flight to vehicle assembly. I need to get some of those ejector things. So let's do a mirror. Oh, we have to do radio, really? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that. So we'll put one like that, and another like that. That should detach them that way. Separatrons, we will put them just before we detach it. So it'll ignite, well, spacebar, and it'll ignite them, and then it'll detach. So they have full thrust to pull them away before the detachment even happens. Okay, save that, do a launch. Alright, back into it, back at it. Turn our gadgets and gizmos on. Those look good. Just that. Get that gimbal up. The Gumble Gimbal. Alright, we will launch in 3, 2, 1. Awesome! Such power! Start our tilt. Nice. Fairly clean detach. Sweet. Sweet. So we'll start our tilt now that we have those off our backs. Sorry for those guys down there who have to fucking deal with that exploding in their heads. They'll be alright. They're Kerbals. Continue our tilt so we can get some angular momentum. Look at that beautiful rocket. Oh, she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Much better this time. 24,000 apoapsis. How does our flight plan look? It's getting there. It's growing. She's a grower, not a shower. Liquid fuel is spent. We will eject, cut engines, ignite, and launch. Yeah. We want to keep that direction still at about 90, so we're gonna bump it up a little bit. Try to keep that up there. We're at 45,000. We want to get it to about 75,000, if not 100. Oh, we got so much fuel left. Look at that. Cool. We will create our apoapsis maneuver and bring that around. If you can get them to about either side, that's when it should be about balanced. So 95, 90. Nice. That's in 40 seconds, so at 20 seconds we will start our burn. Prograde. Get that into position. We're a minute and 30 off, so we'll zoom in. Oops, yeah, that's fine. We'll speed up a little bit here. Get that timer counting down. Da, 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 50, 40, 30. Getting up there. 28. There we go. That's pretty good. 2, 1. Throttle up. We gotta bring that. Get that little. We want that yellow forward movement right on top of that blue guy. That's our direction we want to face. The yellow is the one we are currently going. Let's check to see. We actually don't even need to look at it. You used to have to look at that, but now I can see periapsis. Once that gets to about the same as the apoapsis, I can cut engines. I think so. I'm going to have to do it pretty soon, but I'm still negatives. Oh, it's going up fast, though. Ooh, it's going up fast. 90, 113. Sweet, so we're pretty good. So we are currently in orbit! Look at that. Ah, we could spin around this all day and we'll always stay in orbit. Bloop, 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 bloop. 113.90, so we're a little bit shy on the other side. We can correct that by doing... Whoop, whoop, that was too much. Oh, that was still too much. Let's do it like this. Ah, way too much. I don't know what I'm doing now. That's fine. Okay. I guess because I accidentally clicked that, well... Almost. Oh, it's so sensitive because it's oh so close. Yeah, it's pretty good. 113, that would be basically perfect. We can do that in 13 minutes. My stream's offline. What happened? I'm not sure why, actually. It's strange. But that actually, now that we're in orbit, we've been going for about a half hour, a little over. That's a good time to take a break. Sweet. We've got a bit of fuel left. Not really. We pretty much spent on that one. But that's fine. We still got another engine. We can decide where we want to go or where we want to land on. Haha, cool. Alright, we'll take a break right there and we'll come back for part 3 of Sivias Plays Kerbal Space Program.